dethatching, power raking, dethatching, power raking. It doesn't really matter what you call it. For the average homeowner that uses a machine like a Sunjoe, it all kind of does the same thing. You're just basically cleaning up the lawn of dead stuff so you can have good seed to soil contact when it comes time for you to put your seed down. For most homeowners who have a machine like that Sunjoe right there, you're not really doing a traditional dethatch because it's not powerful enough to really get into your thatch layer and make a difference. Now, if you go rent a machine, a commercial grade machine, then yes, those suckers, because they're heavier, they can get down there. Obviously, gas power has more, gas powered machines are more powerful than electric machines, but this is still going to do a good job of getting all the dead material out of the way. Now, my lawn, I don't know how well you're going to tell, I'll show you here in a second. It's not doing bad. I have scalped it. I actually mowed it at 2.5 inches the other day, which is about as low as I want to go. Some people say, oh, you need to mow lower. I'm not going to mow any lower than 2.5 inches because it's tall fescue, and then I'm going to cut into the actual stem of the plant, which just could cause more harm than good. So keeping it at 2.5 inches for the dethatching process is just fine. Now, in a perfect world, you have the time necessary to at least do 2 passes when you dethatch. I don't have all the time in the world to do that, so I'm hoping I can just get 1 pass in and call it good. I was gonna dethatch yesterday, but rain stopped that from happening, which I'm actually thankful for the rain. But I'm hoping I have just enough daylight to get 1 pass in, rake up all this stuff tomorrow, and then Saturday go ahead and put my seed down. But the key here is we want to get as much stuff off the soil as possible to get the best chance for seed to soil contact when you put your grass seed down. Now, I do really love these machines. I've done several, well, not really several, I've done a few videos on the Sunjoe dethatcher. I haven't used a battery powered one. Until that one breaks, I'm not gonna get any of the battery powered options. I'm gonna run with tried and true cord. Yes, it is a hassle. Yes, it gets in the way, but once you figure out how to use it, and that's like work closest to the outlet to furthest away, you have to mess with the cord a lot less. It took me a couple years to figure that out. Maybe a little low. I've got a lot of green in there. But then again, it didn't get like this stuff, which is what I want to get rid of. So, well, that was more on the tire now that I think about it. Well, let's do another pass up. What's up, everybody? I wanted to cut in real quick to announce that I have made shirts. This one says, "It's okay. I'm a professional DIYer." I have other shirts that you may have saw a short where I had one that said, "Mowing, it's my stress reliever," except they spelled reliever wrong. Luckily, no one bought that shirt other than me. That design is now fixed with the correct spelling. And there's other designs. All the shirts are dad related, not all lawn mowing related. So there's some dad jokes, dad lifestyle type stuff that I just had this desire to start creating shirts, graphic design, that kind of stuff. So if you want to buy some or just check them out, please do so. I'm going to link to my Etsy store down below. Save that. As I said, more designs will be coming out as I have time to design them or as I think of them. So please at least follow that store if you don't mind. Buy one if you'd like. If you don't, perfectly fine. And yeah, so just want to make the announcement that I have shirts for you all to check out and maybe purchase if you like. So anyway, back to the video. So there is green that's getting ripped up with the actual dead material, and you don't want too much of that. I'm a little bit nervous with how much I actually see coming up. Not nervous, because that stuff just means it's weak. It wasn't very strong and it's just ripped, so that grass still should be okay, especially once you put fertilizer on it, which you would do when you do your overseed anyway. We'll see what happens when I get to like this area here, as it is, there's more dead material here because of I actually haven't watered this area. Come to find out, I was away on business, so all of last week it missed a watering, the beginning of this week it missed a watering, so a lot more stress in this stuff here just from a lack of water. But on that side, because that side the watering was fine, my timer just ran out, the battery died on it, so we'll see what happens when I get over here, how much material is coming up, and I may have to go heavier on this side than over there. Do as I say, not as I do. I am lifting this up so it doesn't get bogged down. But if you have any loose pebbles or anything, be prepared, you'll get shinned by a pebble. Every lawn is different. Every person is different. Some of you are way more brave than I am. You're more gung-ho than I am, where I'm more, I don't want to say timid. It's not a timid thing. Don't want to tear up the grass too much. This grass has had some issues as it's been with the fungus. And obviously on this side that I'm standing on is the heat stress. So if I tear it up too much, that could cause more harm than good. So I want to get dead stuff out of the way because there was quite a bit of it because of the fungus this year. Have I mentioned the fungus? I think I have. But I definitely just don't want to go too heavy to where I damage the good existing grass, which there is a lot. The lawn is looking way better than I thought it was going to be after my first renovation I did a couple years ago. I was like, man, this lawn is not going to turn out well. But after 2 years from the renovation and an overseed after that, I mean, there's times this year where it's looked absolutely fantastic. And overall, it's doing really well. The key is slow and steady wins the race in this case. Because, you know, this is time consuming. The machine runs slow. It's not like a mower. So you want to hurry up, especially when I'm losing sunlight. I probably need to stop filming and all. I want to get this done. But in areas like over here, that's where like a lot of fungus took place. I showed it to you earlier in the video. There's a lot of stuff there and I want to make sure I get that area real good. So if I'm going over it, I'm not going to get as much material as I would like. So because I went a little bit slower, especially in that area, I could see as I was going over it that I actually got quite a bit. So I'm losing light. I'm almost done with the main yard on one pass, and that's really all the time I'm going to have to do because I still got to do the other side. That's unfortunate, but I actually have a work trip tomorrow, so another business trip, so you try to get done what you can get done. If you stress too much about your lawn, you're going to hate dealing with it, so it's like kind of just go with what you can do. Go at your own speed, and that's kind of what I've been learning this season. That's why I haven't really posted a lot of videos, so I do feel like I owe an apology to those of you that watch my content for not really posting a whole lot this year. I've now been in at my new job now for just over a year, and I make content for that company. It's a construction company, and I go to projects and get footage and pictures and interviews and all this stuff. And so editing and doing that all day, when I get home, sometimes it's just like I don't want to do more videos, even though I really enjoy doing lawn care, really enjoy making videos about lawn care. It's just, it gets to be a lot to where when I'm home, it's family time. So I am sorry for not really posting a whole lot this lawn season, but I'm posting now. We're gonna post as much as I can because I do enjoy doing it. But after I finish this, the next phase is gonna be aeration, which is in 2 days. Well, really one full day. Tomorrow's Friday, Saturday morning I'm gonna aerate. What I am gonna do between now and then is tomorrow morning, this is gonna get its normal watering cycle, and then Saturday morning it's gonna get another full watering cycle, because you wanna make sure now that you've cleared it up, you can get a lot of water on the soil, which will help when you do your aeration. You'll start pulling some big fat cores, which is what you wanna do. You wanna those 3 to 4 inch cores is like the ideal depth. And so the best way to do that is A, take care of your soil, do a good job with it, but then give it a lot of water before you aerate, so that way you can pull some big fatties. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'm gonna actually film a good video when I do my full aeration overseed, because I really look forward to that process. There's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna have to dethatch anymore. I may not have to aerate for a couple years, may not have to seed anymore, not right away. It's gonna be sad those times. This is a lot of work, but I really enjoy doing it. I find it relaxing. So, but anyway, I'll check you all later.